Hi. I had to remove some skirting board recently and I ran into some trouble, and so I just wanted to give a couple of tips on how I got around it. So first of all, I got one of these. It's like a flat bar, and so I got my trowel as well. So what I did was, first of all I cut the skirting board into sections, or baseboard they call it in America. I cut it into sections with one of those oscillating tools with the blade. I just went down through it, and then I took my trowel, put it above the skirting board, then took this, put that there and hammered it down into the skirting board, and then just levered it out. So that was fine. That popped the skirting board off, but the steel nails that were driven into the concrete block wall, they didn't come out. So it was all about protecting the plaster. So I tried to get the nails with this, but the top of the nail is very small and it just kept slipping off. So what I had to do was put a vice grips onto the end of the nail, just clamp it down real tight. So then I had my vice grips there, and of course the nail is only sticking out a small bit from the wall. So then I tried to lever it with this, but I didn't have enough force, leverage with that. So then I switched to my full-size crowbar, and I knew that the amount of force I would be using would be too much for the trowel, I thought. So I actually had this piece of steel plate for something else. It's about 3 millimeters thick. So what I did was, like I said, I put the vice grips, I clamped the top of the nail, so that would have been sticking out from the wall. Then I took my steel plate and put it beside the vice grips, which was clamped to the top of the nail. Then I put my crowbar in under the vice grips, and then pulled the vice grips with the nail on it out of the wall. And it actually took, it was a good thing I had the full length crowbar, because I was amazed at how much force it took to pull the nail out of the block wall. So yeah, just sharing a tip, that's all. Thanks.